Have you ever found yourself in a position where you're doing what you got to do? You're working hard at what it is you do every single day. You're putting in the work, you're putting in the time, and you then get told by someone in your, maybe in your environment, in your aisle, in your office, whatever, your sales team, your family, or your circle of friends, that you are too serious, or you work too much, or you work a lot, right? Like almost like what you're doing is abnormal. Or you ever get to a point where you're winning, and then people look at you in a judgmental way, like they kind of give you that dirty sour look, like then they stop talking, they change, right? Because they have a saying, hate is gonna hate. But my message is to you though, have you ever felt this way, like you just feel like you're kind of out of place at times, because wherever you're around or whoever you're with isn't necessarily on your level? Like you're dreaming on like level 9, and sometimes you could be hanging around a group that's barely even on level 1, trying to dream for level 2 or level 3. And I'm not saying, are you cocky, right? Like, are you conceited? And that's what I'm not talking about. What I'm talking about is, when you are looking further ahead than those, typically you may be around. And the reason why I want to bring this up is because I can personally relate to you, and I'm gonna share with you why in this video. So stick around. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Sales Remastered. My name is Daniel and I'm your host. And in this episode, I'm going to talk to those who are maybe at a position where they don't feel like they are entitled to the wins that they're going to get, or they don't feel that they're making the right moves yet, because your hustle game is strong, your action game is strong. Like you're putting in the work, you're putting in the hours, you're taking the action. But for whatever reason, maybe you hit a plateau, or you just feel like you're out of place, and sometimes you kind of get them shady looks, and you feel abnormal. You don't feel like the normal crowd, or what's considered normal within your group. Now, before I go into the topic, let's go and play again with these algorithm games. Do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to comment below on this post. And please share it with somebody who needs to see this. By having this type of engagement, it helps me get on the recommended side. It helps me get put in front of the eyes of people who are searching for topics that are covered within this video. So I appreciate you. And if you haven't already, hit the subscription button with the bell so that you're notified of any content that I put up. And so again, in this video, I want to talk to a small group of people. And I'm in this group of people, and I have a feeling that you are too, because right now you're consuming information that's really going to help feed your mind. And so what that means typically is you may not necessarily have this within your circle. You may not have this from your sales trainer or your sales manager, or maybe the sales books or audio. And so I want to share with you, because being part of this group and being part of this small batch of people, we can oftentimes feel like we don't fit in. Like it's because we're doing things that our circle are not doing yet, because they're just not there yet. They're not on that level yet. They don't pitch the way you do. They don't sell the way you do. They don't work the way you do. They don't take action the way you do. And so so it's natural, right? Like, man, am I doing too much? Am I abnormal? Am I weird? Right? And I think I get the looks often like I'm weird. Like I get treated in some cases like I'm weird. But here's the upside. And if you feel the same way, like you might feel like insecure because you think other people thinking you're weird. Guess what, boo-boo? That's a good thing. You know why? Because the normal thing to do, or the norm, right? The normal people, the normal things and characteristics and ways are to be mediocre. That's normal. Normal is like being broke, or being limited, or being hateful, right? Like normal is hating on other people who are higher than you, or hating on people who are climbing, not you, right? And so why I think it's actually better to be weird is because if you think like and I always use this analogy, but if you think of music, right? Like you have a favorite song. There's got to be a song, whether it's fucking Beethoven, Sade, whatever it is, some random hip hop or alternative rock song, whatever it is, it's a song. And the reason why you like that song is because it's weird. It's not normal, meaning that it didn't sound like every other song that I was out there. It's unique, it's original. Get it? And that song became your favorite. That song became a hit. That song stood out to the world. And it rose above all the normal songs. It rose above all the other songs. And there's got to be how many songs you think there are, boo-boo. So that one song was so abnormal and so weird that it rose above the frequency and people caught on. Makes sense? So it shined. And this happens all the time. There's weird songs all the time that are turning number one because it doesn't sound like everything else. It's not like everything else. And I want you to understand that because I think everyone can relate to music. We can all relate to music. But I want you to go in the day and actually look at that instead of as an insecurity or instead of a weakness or instead of being different. I want you to hold your head up high because that's actually your strength, boo-boo. That's what separates you from everyone else. And that's exactly why you're going to get everything that you want. And that's exactly why you deserve everything that you're going to get. And that's exactly why all these good things are coming your way. Because you are not normal. You're like me. We're fucking weird. And I'm okay to be weird. You know why? Because it's weird to be wealthy. It's fucking weird. It's not normal to be fucking successful. It's not normal to outproduce most every motherfucker on your sales floor. It's not normal to live in a better fucking neighborhood with an expensive fucking house as a salesman. It's not normal, boo-boo. But you know what is normal? You know what is normal? It's normal to work 9 to 5 with a capped salary. It's normal just to do enough so that you can protect your seat. It's normal to settle for less than what you deserve. It's normal to doubt yourself for growth and prosperity and abundance. It's normal to live within limits and limited lifestyles and just conform to the everyday fucking scarcity mindset. That's normal. I don't want to be normal. I want to be weird as fuck. So if you want to be weird as fuck with me, hit that fucking like button. Do me one solid, comment and tell me that you're fucking weird too, boo-boo. And we could both be weird together and rock this motherfucker. So I hope this message helps you if you're feeling weird, if you're feeling doubtful, if you're feeling fucking insecure because you're just wanting to be successful. If you feel like you're doing too much because you're putting more hours than everyone else around you, guess what? At some point, they're not going to be on your level no more. At some point, they're going to be working for you. So salute to you and your hustle. I'll see you at the top. Bye.